Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm trying a sensory deprivation chamber. So some of you guys might be wondering what the heck is a sensory deprivation tank, also known as an isolation tank. Well, according to Wikipedia, it is a lightless, soundproof tank inside which subjects float in salt water at skin temperature. So if you guys follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, you know that I'm a really type A person. I busy myself with a lot of things to do, and yesterday I finally wrapped 60 days of UFC MMA fight training. It was an incredible experience. I am so thankful for it. But after we wrapped it all up yesterday, I came home and was just hit with a bout of exhaustion. And it became really apparent to me this week as this video was ending how much I need to prioritize my mental health. So I'm gonna try a sensory deprivation chamber. I am going to be going into the chamber for 2 hours, and I think that this will be a great way to hit the reset button. So let's go try it out. Woo! This is it. This is it. This door looks super cryptic. All right. Oh my god. It's like from the future. Oh my god. It's like so quiet. I'm like, what am I getting into? I'm kind of nervous, guys. I'm in this like future place. We're going to the underworld. Apparently, I have to take a shower here and then go in here. This is like so fucking scary. I came here to try and help my anxiety, and my anxiety's really high right now. So I really hope it's a different story when I come back out. I'll report back to you guys when I get out of here. I'm gonna have to give my thoughts when I get out. So I need a minute to think. So I just got out of the sensory deprivation chamber about 5 minutes ago. My head feels pretty empty. I hear like everything outside now, like those kids over there, the wind, the sound of like a truck over there. Like I'm super hyper aware of every noise and every feeling. While I was in there, at first I was very anxious. It's pitch black. You're just like floating around. It feels very weird. And I started getting worried that it would feel like an eternity being in there. And then I fell asleep. I didn't have any like crazy dreams, but I definitely had like strange imaginations. I think I also went into the experience expecting something very specific. What I was expecting was my mind to completely empty itself, which it kind of did eventually, but I was so wrapped up in that happening that it took me a while to let go. After I woke up from my sleep, I kind of realized where I was, which was a little scary, and then I had a lot of trouble returning back to that, so I just decided to get out. Everyone has a unique experience. When it comes to a sensory deprivation chamber, there's no right or wrong one. I would definitely recommend it to somebody who, like me, has trouble sleeping, needs a mental, physical break from everything. And when you go, try to not have expectations or compare your experience to everybody else. Alright, so now I'm going to answer some of your questions. Elizabeth asks, what was it like coming out of the tank and did your nose ever itch? Coming out of the tank was pretty surreal because you've been in the dark, not touching anything for such a long time, and then you see the light and it's a little bit disorienting. My nose did not itch ever. One thing that people don't really talk about too much is that the tank is so salty. Not like you get out of the ocean and you like smell salt. Like you could wipe yourself and put it in a shaker. It's like so salty. I didn't really like that because it like got in my ear a little bit. It was kind of gross. Shanna Nicole 12 wants to know, does it feel like you're dreaming? Was it scary or was it fun? I would say it's a little bit of all three of those. I think because my body wasn't distracted by any physical sensations. It was both scary and peaceful at the same time. I realized how frequently I look at clocks because I kept wanting to know how long I had been in there, and it got a lot better once I had fallen asleep. Rowan asks, do you feel like Elle from Stranger Things? I definitely thought about Stranger Things when I was in there, but I did not go to another dimension or anything like that. Jimmy Wynn wants to know, what kind of things floated into your mind? I think a lot of the things that I thought about were being super hyper aware of not letting go, and I fell into this cycle of like, I need to relax, I need to relax, I need to get the best out of this, and then like being judgmental over myself when that wasn't happening. Alright everybody, so I think that pretty much concludes our first trip to a sensory deprivation tank. What a wild experience. I feel really thankful that I got to do this. I think it did help a little bit, and I am kind of intrigued to go back and try again now that I'm not as scared of being in a dark room by myself, naked, floating in water, and I know what's happening. And I think that that's really helpful to an experience like this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below with what you want to see next. Also hit that subscribe button so that you can see me try more weird things. Comment below with what weird things you think I should try and review for you guys, because I'm pretty open to new experiences. Have a great day. Bye!